everybody, welcome back to the next part of Styx. In the same room where we left off. I just got rid of this dude over here. It doesn't matter, nobody's gonna come in here. Climb up here a little bit. Look at the amber. And as you can tell, you know, Styx is addicted to amber like I am to Mountain Dew. And he's got a tattoo on his shoulder there that will illuminate whenever he's in dark areas. It's the way to let the player know that you're in a darkness in a safe spot. But it's the same color as the amber, right? So Styx is already infused with this stuff, at least partially. His left side is altered. He's hooded and caped up and armored on his right side. There is a part in the game where he loses some of this clothing, though, and I'm curious to see then how far his tattoo goes, because I don't remember. I think it's just on the one side, and then both of his eyes, I think, both glow orange as well. So he's definitely into the amber for sure. Coin. It's number 4. And we got another, the red one. I think it's the red one. Yeah, the red one is the amber, and the bigger one that looks like a kind of a perfume bottle. It's kind of clear. That one's the life heal. So he won't pick it up because I'm already full, and I'm full on both. So I could use the life refill that on one I have right now to get the little bit of life I need, and then pick up one and have it, but I'm going to leave them both here and just remember that they're there, because it'd be a waste of a heal just to heal that little bit, so I can always come back. I should leave more of these areas lit when I can. It's a habit to want to turn off every light, but it'll make the game darker. So I'll try to leave more things lit. What was that? Oh, I didn't even see that one. There's another life vial sitting here. Crazy. There's some notes to read in this game, I think. Not many, though. There's a closet. Can't mess with any of this stuff. Just decoration, more or less. See, it's weird. It's like, yeah, his tattoo should not show here, but I feel like that's dark enough that his tattoo should be lighting up. But you have to get way back here in this corner, then it illuminates. I mean, it works, but I don't know. There's not really any level either of illumination. It's either lit or it isn't. Another frickin' vial, man. There's vials everywhere. Yeah, that's a helpful tactic. And this connects up to another area. So see if we just get this guy to come over. Hey, what's going on over there? And he comes far enough into the room, he's going to choke out. We don't have to do anything. And once they start choking, you can go ahead and get in position to deal with them, because they're not going to just stop choking. Dump them over. We'll go down below there in a minute. There's another guy. He's sleeping.
Someone there.
One of the workers. So as long as he comes in enough. You can kind of pick them up before they, see, you got hung up. You can kind of pick them up before they hit the ground, which sometimes I think saves you on making a, ow. Crap, I did it again. Reload my save. I keep using a frickin' vial. Oh, the door was open and then it, or closed and it opened again. Stay on the sand. I keep just accidentally slipping and touching left button. Here's somebody banging on a wall, repairing. What's going on in here? Okay, there's a librarian guy over there. It's hard to tell, but I know he's there. His candle lit up. See here, you want to be able to spin the camera around and look behind you. Not stare at the door you're lockpicking. Once we get cover kill, it's going to get even easier. This game is not, like, overly hard. Bunch of guys down there. There's a coin over there on the table. Those are like witch doctors. They got the bird nose. I hope by the time I get this up on YouTube and have it edited and the brightness adjusted, I hope I get it to a good, acceptable level. Like I said, it's going to run on the dark side for visuals, just in general. Regardless, it should be dark, but I'm trying to take some of the haze out of it. It's a touch too dark for me, I would say. Even as the way I'm looking at it before I edit it and change it for you guys, which I don't really want to get into the technical aspects of it because it's away from the game. But in editing, I'm probably going to end up actually darkening this game. You can climb in these little sewer drain holes too. Just get in there and chill. It's like a hiding spot. But the game is going to be darker for me intentionally than it is for you guys. But this particular game and the way the brightness is in the options, as far as how much it increases and decreases the brightness based on your adjustment, it's a touch even a little too dark for me, but it'll look good for you guys. Okay, there's another coin. I wish I could use a cursor, but can't. The coins are more spread out in the later levels, but if you look on top of this, it's a minecart. There's a shining coin on it. They're literally in spitting distance of each other in a lot of cases. Let's go check out this lower floor. I think you can take them under here. No? No, you can't pick anybody up when you're in this first person. Some of them you can walk under with the body, though, I think. It's not that matters, because this stuff is like, it's just permeating throughout this part of the level forever, so could hide a body in there. I can drag anybody that I want to from around this level into this enter point in the middle, and they'll all choke out. No coin, is there? Okay. There's one. 6. There's a librarian down here. Studying. Okay, vials everywhere. So it really doesn't matter, you know, if anybody is discovered over here or not. Guys, I've thrown it off the side, I think. 2 dudes laying here. I mean, I don't know. I am not sure whether they are just knocked out or conscious. I think they're dead, though, like literally. The intention to be known that if they choke out from Amber, he keeps trying to grab, then they're dead. See, I'm gonna bring him. Ooh, he got me. There's another one. He couldn't have gone far. There he goes. Yeah, he tossed a frickin' knife at me and got me in my bad hip. Might be worth healing now. You know, I'll use one. Get to full health, and then I'm gonna take that one. Continue on. So I mean, I'm not gonna keep pulling everybody over there, but those like initial 10 frickin' guards you gotta deal with. Just yank them all over there. It's frickin' hilarious. There's a worker. So yeah, I think this is the first technical stealth game I've played on my channel. I mean, I played Penumbra, obviously, that was my first game. There's a lot of stealth in that game, but not really. Not so much. There's more stealth in the second game of Penumbra. Which I have been thinking about recently and thinking I need to get back. I mean, I've still got, how many? I don't know how many. I've got a handful of games already pre-planned and pre-ordered, you know, to come, not made yet, but to work on and make for my channel. So I already know like the next, you know, handful of like serious playlist long games that I'm going to be playing, but I do realize I need to get back to Penumbra so that I can play the sequel. And then I played, like, I think after that I played Unravel, the first one. Get back and play Unravel 2. I mean, I still don't have a ton of subscribers right now, so I mean, I have a lot of people watching. I have a lot of views, but my subscriber count was sitting at like 12 for like ever, months and months ever. And then slowly, suddenly, I don't know, just out of nowhere, now I'm at 16, which isn't saying a whole lot, which doesn't mean I don't appreciate everybody that's subscribing. I don't mean it to sound that way. But just in the grand scheme of, is your channel doing good, you know? 16 subscribers is not what you're hoping for. As where you're sitting at, you want to keep climbing. So there's a walker down there, there's a witch doctor dude, there's a repair guy, there's a bunch of dudes around here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to attack this. I still don't have cover kill. They're making it a little awkward to get in position for this guy. Wait till he walks to the left, come up from behind him. There we go. Muffled, and then immediately grabbing him so he doesn't even have a chance to fall, because then he would have alerted him. So I just start spamming the grab key. So the frame that I can grab him, he's grabbable. I'm just gonna put him there. Yeah, these guys have like the little witch doctor, plague doctor, I think is more the appropriate term. If anybody knows in the comments what bird face or mask is the plague doctor supposed to represent, like what species of bird? I'm just curious. There's a coin. 7 of 10. So we can go over here. There's another plague doctor getting his read on. This guy is walking around a little. He's a repair guy. Yeah, I'm gonna put these out. What you can do is use put out flames to indicate areas you have been. So if you're down in an area, make sure you've darkened it up, you know. Then you know when you come across lit areas that this is probably where you need to go or where you haven't been. So there's a little underground. Like for me right now, I can't see that. I cannot see anything. It just looks like a blackness. It could be a solid wall, but it turns out it's one of those little places you can duck under. You can see the shape of it there. But on you guys' end, watching it on YouTube with me having brightened it more for you guys, it should be more viewable. So I don't want to really go this way. I am safe on this part. Almost used another vial. I clicked it, but I did it in the animation where I was putting the frame out, so it didn't count. Get a couple of walkers. So I feel like we should go from this side. There's another coin. So eventually he'll go and look at the other side, and that's where you can get him. Just like now.
It doesn't seem to be.
It's worth mentioning, hasn't happened yet, but yeah, that's a neck break or whatever. Some enemies can carry vials on them or knives that you can pick up, but they can carry amber vials and stuff like that. You have to creep up on them real close and slow, and you can pickpocket it. I don't think these guys ever have anything. They might. See, if I threw it down here, he would like get totally freaked out. Even as funny as it would be to do. I don't really know where to put this guy. Put him in the furnace. It's full. This coin, 8 of 10. I tend to not use sand that much either. I don't know. It's there, but it's not entirely necessary. Okay, this leads down to where he is. Okay. Not gonna go this way yet, but can go that way. Go over here. Look at our map. It's time to leave the distillery. Yeah, we're not in the zone yet for the relic. This is just the other side. Come in here. Don't think it serves a lot of purpose, but you can get through this way. So yeah, we're just back at the other end. There's that guy that's walking on this side. Oh, where is he? There he comes. He's still over there. Deal with one of them, whichever one's easier to deal with, which I think is going to be this guy. And if you do this to them while they have a vial, you can't loot it after, because when they fall, they break it, so you have to loot it while they're alive. Plop you down in that corner, I guess. Yeah, if I had corner kills, I could just call him over.
I think I saw something.
Okay. Corner. Guess you could go in there too, but I don't think these connect up. There's not going to be anything in there anyway. I mean, generally I like to take out as many people as I can, just because, you know, gameplay and being safe. I think there's a Yeah, there is. There's a wheel that you can turn for this level. I just forgot about it. Now that I've killed everybody. It's right here. You can turn or press. But there it goes. Just take a big whiff, Styx. There you go. Yeah. Now you can be high as a kite, dude. Towards the hideout. So this guy, I think he was over here the whole time. He was just on his knees scrubbing the floor. And there's a coin. One more coin. Little shiny sand piles. We can get sand, so let's get the single one we've used. Yeah, it's just a good idea to have it on the sand, I would say. So that you don't accidentally, it's easy to click the left button on the gamepad. So you won't accidentally use a item when you didn't mean to. So see, I can draw whoever is in here out. If there is anybody. I hear a guy walking.
Someone there?
Yeah, there's somebody here.
What was that noise? Stop!
And hopefully they'll see him. No, they didn't see him. If they see the body, it'll draw him out too. So
Oh, what happened to him?
the same thing that's happening to you.
It's probably nothing, but... Hey!
See, that's what happens when they get completely startled.
Snuck up there. You're already dead. You know that.
You're already dead, buddy. Trying to get out of his dagger range. In case he's gonna throw a dagger at me. It's like literally you can just walk up to this guy, I think, and just pimp smack him.
By the heart of the tree!
By the heart of the tree! Choking him out with his foot. Ooh. Nice little crunch. I really like the music in this game too. I like the violins and all that. It's cool. Yeah, some places, and like if you're in the middle of throwing a body down or something, you can't save your game. So there's a little area back here you could have taken from this room. There's just files all over the place. You could come this way and you hop up on the barrels, and there's a little, we went down this way, but you could hop up and go through this little opening. Okay. Yes, when it's dark, it's dark. Wow, another vial. Sucks to have to leave them all laying around here, but there's not really anything around here. There's another coin. It's close by, though. I think it's above us because the exit is there. I think it's up in there. So we've cleaned out this area, essentially. Everybody that needs cleaning out, anyway. Where is the proper way up? Oh, I know. Duh. Back where you came from, that's where. Just trying to show you the proper way you would get there. We never went in this room either. So I need to go in here. But we're going to stop the video here. And then we'll head into this room that we'd unlocked earlier and make our way through to the next little section here to get out of this area. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next part. Bye.